Coach, I know we've talked a lot throughout the offseason about how this team's got a lot of excitement around it. After what you achieved last year, a lot of the players coming back, has that excitement lived up to what we believed it to be in the spring here through camp?
I think the confidence is there. This team is an energy team anyway, but the confidence of knowing of how we finished is really carried over into the spring and then carried over as we've gone through our preseason workouts. And so it is an exciting time for our program, and we're coming up this first week and we have 3 tough tests right off the bat, so we'll get to learn a lot about ourselves this upcoming weekend. But as far as confidence and just bringing it every day, this team has done it so far, and so we're excited to get on the court and have somebody else on the other side of the net at the end of this week.
You already brought it up, the first tournament of the season up at Iowa State with Big 12, ACC, Pac-12 all packed into a tournament with you guys as well. It's got to be an exciting thing that you're going to know after 1 week kind of where it's a barometer kind of tournament, is it not?
Sure, and it's time where our program is, and as we're trying to take that next step to consistently get to the NCAA tournament, we're going to have to start stepping out of our comfort zone a little bit more, playing a tougher preseason schedule, giving ourselves more opportunities to get those quality wins for the NCAA committee, and so that we can help our RPI. And you're right, this is a great weekend for us to get a few quality wins. So hopefully we'll get those, but we know if nothing else, we are going to learn a lot about ourselves, and we're going to know what we need to work on going into week 2, and then of course that carries over and trying to understand what makes us a better team as we start SEC play.
For all the pieces that return on this team, losing Lexi and Kate's always going to be a big deal. 2 of the best players maybe in program history, but with Emily and Caitlin and some of the pieces we didn't get to see last year, how have they looked? Caitlin just said this team has a chance to be lethal on offense because of the chemistry that returns on the floor.
I think we can be better offensively, and that's college athletics is what you said. I mean, hopefully you bring players in like Kate and Lexi that are legacies within the program, but every program goes through it where after 4 years you're always kind of in a little bit of a rebuild mode with new players coming in, new players getting opportunities that they didn't have the year before. And the players you mentioned, along with some of the other ones, I mean, they've been waiting for this opportunity, so they're excited about it. One thing that we'll have to see as coaches, and I'm sure our fans will have to see, and everybody, is how do these players react when those lights come on and a little bit more pressure's on. But I'm confident in our team that everybody's going to step up to the challenge, and I feel like not only can we equal how we ended last season, but we can be better.
And you bring that up, and you've always seemed to overachieve with whatever preseason projections may be with this team. And it's another case this year where you finish, it's projected a little bit lower. And this team, you bring up energy, you bring up the desire to want to kind of outperform those expectations. And I think as you as a coach kind of embody that as well. So what are the expectations for this team as you head into the 2018 year?
Is to make the NCAA tournament. That's the next move. I mean, we played in a postseason tournament last year and won it, and it was exciting, but we don't want to have to go back to that again. I mean, our goal is to continue to get better every week, and that's one thing too when you're playing some new players is we're not sure what the ceiling is for this team yet, but we want to be in that NCAA tournament. We want when we get to that point to push those teams and advance in that tournament, but that's what everybody is on the same page for right now, is to be playing in December. And again, this is year 5, and I feel like this team is as good as any that we've had at this point, if not a little bit better. And so we'll see how that translates when the season starts.